So today's workout is a full body workout on the floor. It takes about 10 minutes. We're going to use a band, but don't panic. If you haven't got a band, you can mimic these moves. Also, you can use a pair of tights. Now, what I do recommend is it's a good idea just to spend about a minute or so just warming up. That means your muscles are pliable and ready for exercise. And the first move we're going to be doing, you need to be seated on the floor. So the first move, you want to be kneeling back on your forearm, one leg bent, then wrap the band around one foot, then with the opposite arm, you're just holding on to the band. And now, keep the band tight. We're just going to do 20, where you're just pushing the leg straight, then you draw it in. So we're kind of in a bent position, so you're slightly leaning up on your forearm. Let's just work 20 reps on one leg. And also, as you push that foot away, think about keeping those tummy muscles tight. So we're working through the thighs. You're also working the arm that's holding the band, because that's resisting against that. And also, if you think about it, if you engage those abs, we'll be working through your core muscles as well. That's good. So again, just push that away and draw that back in. That's good. Keep it nice and controlled. Okay, so the next exercise, this time lying on your back, and just kind of crisscross over the bands, hold on either side. And now all I want you to do is you're going to draw the leg in and kind of take the arms out to the side, as well as pulling that leg in. So what we're doing here, we're working through the upper body, we're working through the abs, plus we're really going to increase your flexibility through your hamstring. That's good. And we're just going to work on that one leg, draw it in and then take that back. So you draw it in and back. So your other leg, you can't see mine, but it's just fully extended straight down onto the ground. And remember, if you haven't got a band, you can just mimic these moves. All right, so the next one, this time now, you're going to come up into a seated position and then extend both legs straight, wrap the band around and holding onto the band. Now, if you find that too hard, then instead just don't do this with the band, just have your feet flat on the floor and just mimic the move that I'm doing with your knees bent. So what we're going to do, you're going to take one arm around to the side, then back to the band, then opposite. So to go from one side to the other. As said, if you find that too hard with those extended legs, just remove the band, have your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, and then you can still do that upper body rotation. So we're just going from one side to the other. This works at the legs, you're working the abs and through the waist. Okay, all right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to come straight back onto that opposite leg. And if you need more time in between changing position, you can always just press pause. So just on your forearms, you're elevated up, foot's wrapped around the band, and now we're just going to push that away. We're just doing 20 reps, so you just push it away and draw it back in. And just imagine that you're working on resistance as well when that leg comes back in. Keep that nice and tight. Keep the tummy muscles pulling really tight as you extend the leg, and then as you draw that back in. That's good. So today is very much about working through the thighs and the abs, and just push that way. So if you didn't have a band with this one, instead of just having the arm there, you'd be on both forearms and you just have that kind of crunch that knee in, then extend that leg straight. Okay, that's good. So we just take it out and then drawing that back in. All right, so let's now come to do the same leg, but you're going to lie on your back and you just cross that band over the foot, then holding on either side with the hands. And now we're just going to gently draw that leg in and just lift the head and shoulders off the ground at the same time. Extend, so you're trying to get the arms out towards the ground. Keep the tummy tight as you do that. That's good, keeping that going. Well done. And you can also breathe out as you come up and in on the return. So we squeeze that out and then draw that back. So again, if you didn't have the band with this, just have the fingertips beside the head, and you could just do an ab lift, trying to get the leg close to the head and shoulders. So simple as that. Okay, so let's just repeat those again. We want to come back now onto the opposite leg. Just come up onto your forearm, wrap the band around the foot, and let's just go for doing 20 of these now. So we're just going to get ready to just push that leg straight out. So imagine, think about where you're working here rather. So you're really focusing on pushing that through the thighs, but also really engage those ab muscles as you do that for me. So just extend it out and control that back. That's good. And that's where it's really important just to think about the muscles you're toning, just really visualize where we're going to get results. Extend that out. and then draw that back. That's good. Well done. pushing that away and then drawing that back in. Tummy stays tight throughout. That's good. We're nearly done on that leg. Extend and then draw that back in. Okay, so next one, now just lie down on your back, your same leg is extended up straight, cross the band over it, have the hands either side of the band now, draw your leg in. So as you pull your leg in, you're lifting your head and shoulders off the floor. So we're working lots of things here. We're working through the arms, we're working through the abs, and we're also going to really develop your hamstring flexibility. Your other leg is extended out straight. Make sure you keep those tummy muscles tight for me as you draw that leg up. Remember, if you haven't got a band, you can do the same. Just have your fingertips to the side of the head, draw the leg in as you lift the head and shoulders off the floor. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're literally just going to come up into a seated position, extend both legs out straight, leaning back, holding on with your band, and then we're going to do those side reaches with your hands. If you find it too hard in this position, don't use the band. Have your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. Okay, so we're going to get ready now, and let's take one arm around to the side. So we're doing lots of things here. We're working into your abs because we're developing your core strength, having to maintain this position, but then as we extend your arms around, we're working into your internal and external obliques. Also, if you've got your legs straight, you'll be working on your hamstring flexibility. Okay, that's good, just from one side. It is really important to keep the tummy tight. If you feel anything in your back, then change the position. So let's now come to work the opposite leg. So just prop yourself up on your forearm, your opposite leg is bent, then you have one foot in the band, and we're just going to hold on, and now we just push that away for 20. So just push it away and draw it back in, and keep it really slow and controlled. That's it, so we just extend it out and draw that back in. Pushing that through and back, that's good, well done. Keeping that going, well done. Again, just keep pulling in those tummy muscles really tight for me, extend that out, we're nearly done on this leg. That's good, extend out and draw it in and back. So we're really toning through these thighs today. That's it, excellent, well done. And remember, the more tone these muscles, the more calories your body burns. So what we're going to do, the same leg just now, extend it up straight for me, lying on your back, place a band around the foot and just kind of crisscross it. Then you've got the arms opposite side, and now we draw that up. Let's just go for doing 20 of these. Again, keep it really slow and controlled, and your opposite leg is fully extended out. That's good, draw it in and back. And this is why I'm alternating this month's challenge. One day we do HIIT training, then the next we're doing kind of more isolated toning moves. But both these help with weight loss, with fitness, with toning, for feel good, energy, sleep, everything, you name it. That's the benefit of exercise. Okay. We're just going to finish off with this last one. Now what you will need to do is completely change the position here. So I just want to show you the move. You need to find something that's really sturdy. So it could be a table leg or a door handle. Let me just quickly show you the move. So this is what we're going to be doing. So you're going to be holding onto the band, and then you're going to pull the band in towards your knees, and you crunch your knees in at the same time. This is an amazing ab exercise. So what I recommend is you press pause now, and then we're going to do this together. We're going to aim for doing between 10 to 15 of these. So just press pause now, quickly go and find something. Do make sure it's really sturdy. Then when you're ready, hit play, and then we're going to actually do 20 of these together. So literally just draw that band in. So what the band is doing is it's creating resistance. So that just means you're having to really work that long abdominal muscle, which is known as your rectus abdominis, which runs from your pubic bone up to your ribs. So what we're doing here, we're just crunching through that. We're also working through the upper body, and we're working through the legs. And if you want to, you can just do these smaller moves, just like a pulsing, or you can take it through that full length. So really crunch that in. That's good. Let's just keep going, and it is really important to make sure that it is on a sturdy surface, that you've secured the other end of the band. Okay, so that is today's workout complete. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and do keep me updated on how you're getting on with this challenge. And don't forget, if you want to go and see all the before and afters, get some more fitness motivation, head towards my website. I'll leave a link in the description box below. It's lwrfitness.com. And don't forget, if you want your own one-to-one online personal training session that I devised for you, you get a fitness diary, an online fitness diary, 7 days, and it is a full week workout, and you get a nutrition plan as well. So do let me know. I'll also leave a link for that, and I will see you tomorrow for another HIIT workout.